What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. What's going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mack with another episode of the Dre Mack Show. 7 o'clock in the morning. You know what it is? Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and wherever you are at right now, how you doing? Hopefully, everything is going great for you. It is Wednesday, so you know we're talking about Secret Invasions season finale, episode 6. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna do a breakdown, spoiler warning, because if you've been following this channel, you know, you already know. I'm gonna do a breakdown. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into the show. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the entire season. Ooh, excuse me. And all of that. Shout out, to all you guys who's watching me on Facebook, who possibly are watching me on Twitter or X or whatever, X Twitter, whatever it's called. I don't care. It's just gigantic X now. So I guess it's X. You know what I'm saying? I guess X gonna give it to him. No, I don't know what you gonna do. Anyway, again, thank you so very much for coming in on this live. Don't forget this. Give this video a thumbs up. Again, you already know how I do it around here. Hopefully you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to Heavy again for that. But the real question is, all right. And let me see. What do I need to pull up? Need to get this up. Season finale. Secret Invasions come to an end. We're all out of Secret Invasion now. And we at the season finale. And I want to do this breakdown, kind of go over what happened in the episode. Then I'm going to give you my thoughts on this episode and the season in its totality. I Let me just get to the. I think I'm gonna just have to get to the breakdown. Before I get to that, I do have. I went and watched. They Clone Tyrone. Big really wanted to watch it all weekend. I had my homeboy, Jericho Young. Shout out to Life Coach Jay Young. Hit me up, was like, dog, they Clone Tyrone. Gotta watch it. And I was doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Work it, man. It's hard. It's hard. So I didn't get to watch it, but I turned around and I watched it today. Or watched it last night. I made sure to download it, watched it. Absolutely loved the movie. I watched that and then watched Secret Invasion, and I hate myself that I did that. I really do. I hate that I watched that because I couldn't help, you know what I'm saying, comparing what they did in They Clone Tyrone and then what I'm watching in Secret Invasion. I don't know why I did that to myself. But again, the movie was good. Review is coming later on today. I already got it shot. All I got to do is edit it, and you will get that video later on today. So don't forget, when you go, check out that video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you feel like it. If you don't, just ignore it. Just everything you guys say, just ignore it. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's get to Secret Invasion episode 6. And one thing that I put in what I was looking forward to was a longer episode. And I'm sorry, I did not get a longer episode. I got 37 minutes of show. 37 minutes. It's like you start off with, 2 episodes that was at least 45 to 50 minutes, and then you end me on 2 30-minute episodes to close it out. And I know where the budget went. You know what I mean? I know where the budget went. And okay, let me get to that part. So we kick off today's episode with Vera or Priscilla This is right after the gun battle. It's purple brains all over the wall, and she gets a phone call from Fury. You know what I'm saying? And it must have been a special kind of phone that they contact each other from, that I guess is non traceable or whatever. So he contacts Fury and let him know. Um, he basically is telling him, hey, this is the end. I'm getting ready to go, do my thing or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. He had to apologize to her. Uh, and she was just basically asking me, hey, are you coming back? And he didn't have an answer. It's like, I'll look back at you. I don't know this dynamic between him and his wife, but I guarantee you this, and I'm going to talk about this now because I can't hold my tongue about this anymore. If they would have pitched you that this show was about Fury and his wife, would you watch it? Would you watch a show called Secret Invasion? The majority of it was spent, or a good portion of it was spent with a relationship with him and his scroll wife. You wouldn't watch that. Let's be real. You want to see the scrolls invade and who they invaded and what countries they infiltrated or whatever, infiltrated. You wouldn't watch this if it was pitched that, oh, we're gonna follow Nick Fury and his wife in their dynamics. What's up, bro? If you haven't watched this, you might as well go now. You know what I mean? You might as well go now if you haven't watched it. But I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have watched this. I mean, I probably would have been intrigued to see, about his wife. But in hindsight, when I'm thinking about Nick Fury, the spy, you know what I'm saying? Unless his wife is in danger, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about real immediate danger that she could die and he needs to get to her. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care. I don't care. I honestly don't care. I didn't care if she was a scroll or a human. I didn't care, you know what I'm saying, if she used her face or somebody else's face. I don't care. I honestly do not care. I want to see the planet get infiltrated by scrolls. That's what I signed up for. All the rest of all the other stuff, I didn't care. I didn't care about Nick Fury's love life. I didn't want to go on a journey for Nick Fury's love life. But here we are. Here we are. And I mean, I guess it's cool, but it's not what I expected, honestly. Not my expectations. Again, that's my fault, y'all. My expectations was high, and I got back shot down to reality. You know what I mean? Got shot down to reality. So we go here to the scroll base, where you see a car pull up. Who can it be? A fresh Al Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolled down his window when he started to say, it's all about making that GTA. Because the scrolls in the hood are always hard. Come talking that trash, we'll pull your car. So we get up there, the car just rolling, and they lit this car to pieces. Lit this car to pieces. And wasn't nobody in it's nobody in the car tray. And then we see Nicholas J. Fury popping skulls. And we get to the credits, and I'm gonna scoot past these credits. Cause again, I was fairly disappointed in this episode in the season finale. I was fairly disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. And again, I hate that I seen they cloned Tyrone and then watch this. I hate that I did that. I should have watched something else. You know what I'm saying? But they cloned Tyrone was good. I mean, it's really good. So let's God. I don't want to play anything because again, this is not mine. This is Disney's. All rights reserved to Disney. So we get a scene here with the president in bed recovering from his wounds, and Scroll Rhodey, and this admiral is talking about what the president needs to do as far as the scrolls and as far as Russia. And Scroll Rhodey is like, yo, you need to go ahead and take out these suckers right now Russia ain't no good. They harboring the scrolls, and those are the people who attacked you. They was working with them. We need to take them out now. You know what I'm saying? And the president was confused, like, I don't know what you're talking about. And Scroll Rhodey literally said, "Did you take a stupid pill today with your breakfast this morning, Admiral?" Like, I mean, he was really being totally disrespectful in front of the president. You know what I mean? You know, our commander in chief is still nursing internal injuries. I mean, you see, he got the stitches in his head or whatever. But Scroll Rhodey was really trying to get this thing pushed so the president could be tougher on the Skrulls because of what happened. Even though Talos is the one who saved him. You know what I mean? Talos was really the one who helped him get out that car before he died. So he was showing them that they actually have tanks and all of that, that's bordering Finland and the Ukraine, which was a little too close for comfort for me, because I know people are still sensitive about, the Russia-Ukraine thing, no matter what side you on. You know what I'm saying? That was a little close for comfort, but I mean, hell, it ain't a lie. Russia is very close to the Ukraine borders. You know what I mean? And Finland. So it's like the American people need to hear from you, sir. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And so we go back to Nick Fury, going back to the Skrull base. He's seeing all these Skrulls. I mean, Caps is pilting this mug. You know what I'm saying? It's purple brain juice, purple blood everywhere. I guess you could say it's purple rain. And Nick Fury is going into this radiation. Now, mind you, this is radiation. He can't breathe. Yada, yada, yada. He's taking pills, radiation pills, so he can be able to breathe and all of that. And he gets a phone call. Now, this cuts back to Skrull Rhodey getting a phone call, this time from Sandra Fallsworth. Now, again, what's her name? Olivia Colman was amazing in this. You know what I'm saying? Was amazing. She's trying to warn her, hey, Fury is coming to get the president. So if you want to stop this, you better get all your best men out here. And then we see Olivia Colman making a phone call. Then we cut back to Nick Fury. Now, if Nick Fury, which in this episode is shown, if Nick Fury was really on the cusp of getting to the president, how is he in Russia too? Well, actually, let me take that back, because he's still in a Russian hospital, which I don't understand why they didn't fly him Air Force One back to America, unless I was explaining the episode and I missed it. So now Fury look like he's about to fall apart. He's about to die. Now, Kingsley Ben-Adir was absolutely fantastic in this episode. His acting and everything was top notch. It was amazing. Loved him in this. Now, they said we moved the president upstairs. We called back to Skrull Rhodey and the president. And then next thing you know, Secret Service men go out like chumps. Like, these are top-notch dudes who went out. But again, Sandra Farnsworth is an absolutely amazing Elizabeth Coleman's Olivia Colman Olivia Colman was absolutely amazing this episode. She was everything Nick Fury should have been in this episode. But then this kind of gave me the theory that I was looking at. You know what I mean? So this is Nick taking a taking a drink because he offered him a drink or whatever. And they have this dialogue how, you was playing dress up in my skin costume. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about, hey, this guy you told me to kill. He had a family, but yet this is who you told me to be. Told me to kill. So I killed him in the name of you. You were my hero. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like hero syndrome. You were my hero and you disappointed me. You couldn't find me a home. You couldn't find anything. And it's like, you don't even remember. Like, all the orders that I've done for you, you can't even remember. This is the first person I killed. And Nick Fury has a confused face Like this man Fury had a wife and had children. I mean, he was a little misguided, but whatever. You know, he said, I killed him. I killed so many more. And he was just letting them know how much you've done, what you've done to me. You know what I mean? But he was like, I'm the only one that's brave enough to admit what has happened around here. He said, you turn the war people into a band of beggars, and for what? I got to play this a little bit. He said, I'm supposed to emulate that? I mean, this was absolutely top-notch acting. And again, the acting in this was top-notch. Top-notch acting in this whole entire series. So first, I'm going to kill you. You told him, I'm going to pull your muffin cap back. And just so I'm absolutely clear about this, Fury, he's letting them know. And this is, again, this is absolutely amazing acting from Sam Jackson and Kingsley Ben-Adir. Absolutely top-notch acting. I do wish the plot was better, or I do wish the story flowed better, but the acting, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing here. He said, and he was talking about he's going to remove all of the humans from Earth. He said, I realized this the day you wasn't a man at your word. So he's going at Fury. He's going at Fury. You know, he said, I knew there was no other planets out there for you. I knew, I just needed you to be, to basically be my puppets. I needed you to go out and get things done. And I knew I couldn't do that even for Nick Fury. So he eventually gives them the harvest. And we cut back to Skrull Rhodey. You know what I'm saying? Finding out that the Secret Service men went out like chumps. They was getting they Muffet's cap pulled back. And then again, now remind you, this machine is where the Skrulls could be able to enhance their powers. And then we cut back. Okay, so you see that we're cutting back and forth. Now, this is a good piece of editing that they did with this, because you're cutting back and forth. You don't know, if it's really Fury, because it is Sandra Farnsworth who is the that is leading this. You don't know if she's the one who's killing all these Secret Service. All you know is the Secret Service is going out like straight chumps. Excuse me. All right. Come on, interwebs. Just need to go forward just a little bit. He says, is that what I think it is? Now, this is where he gives him the harvest. Right here. Carol Danvers' DNA, which again, I still trying to figure out how they got that. He said, just leave this planet alone. Go out and wipe somebody else's planet out, but leave this planet alone. This is the speech he's giving him. So he gets the harvest. And there's a part that I think the radiation is eating your brains, mate. That British accent started to come out. I want to get to the part because he is going to reveal, once we get past the Secret Services going out like chumps, and then we get to Skrull Rhodey coming in. The military, the Russian military is starting to border up. So what he's saying is not wrong. So they giving out classified documentation to the United States military. Now, again, he's falling out, trying to, of the radiation. Now, this is where I want to get to, because what he's getting ready to do is he's getting ready to tell you exactly what DNA is in here. And I was trying to stop and pause at work when I had some time, and I couldn't do it. Not the way that I wanted to. So I'm going to let him, kind of do his thing for a second. Okay, I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to full screen this real quick so we all can see it together. He's getting ready to look again. He's getting ready to look to see what DNA is here. Not right now. He's give me just a second. All right. So it's going to go fast. I wish I could slow this down. I really wish I could slow this down. But the first one was Ghost. So he's going over here to the machine. Thanos' blood, like it's going really fast. But it's like Kova's Glade, Thanos, Captain Marvel. I mean, this thing is. I mean, like I said, I wish it just would slow down. And let me try to. Ghost, Captain America, Kova's Glade, Outrider. There's Outrider Blood, Proxima Midnight, Captain Marvel, Abomination Mantis, Call Obsidian Drax, Korg, Frostbeast, Hulk, Valkyrie. There's somebody I just missed. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get it where I can be able to see. We can be able to see everybody is in here. And these were this is he wasn't joking. So this was the real harvest. All right, let's try this one more time. Ghost, Captain America, Culver's Gaze, Outrider, Proxima Midnight, Abomination, Drax, Korg, Ibn Moth, the Chitauri, Valkyrie, Thor, Gamora, Winter Soldier. I mean, gee. I mean, they went and got everybody. And then we go back to Skrull Rhodey. It was like, the jig is up. Just back in your hallway. Go on. Now, mind you, he goes and turns on the machine while Fury is in here. So we already know Fury's not going to die. But for a second, I thought Fury was going to be a super soldier. You know what I'm saying? Because he went to go punch him. He went to go punch his lights out. And then that's when you see, you know what I'm saying? The hand comes up. He's like, you know what I'm saying? And my man's like, wait a minute. What? What? And then Fury gives the man a Hadouken kick. You know what I'm saying? Hadouken! I mean, when they did this, they almost made it like some Dragon Ball Z type stuff. Because he went flying into the building like on some Dragon Ball Z type stuff. You know what I mean? And then you see now, I mean, he's a super Skrull. You know what I mean? And then you kind of find out it's really Gaia. What? I had a, yeah, let me shut up. Let me get to the end. So it's Gaia. Gaia got the powers of all the soldiers just like he does. And now Ritson is pulling it. Now the real Nick Fury is in the hospital with President Ritson. You know, Ritson's like, Rhodey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? He's like, kill these people. I have no idea what's cracking. You know what I'm saying? But now we have Gaia that is the super soldier. She has everybody's superpowers. Everybody's. Yeah, her and Gravik has everybody's powers. Didn't destroy the machine, but they go. This is where all the budget went to. This is where your $200 went to. $200 million. It went to them fighting. And I'm not gonna lie, because I mean, I guess because I was watching on my phone, but this fight was underwhelming. I mean, it was a couple cool things in here, but they're on the fly finding out, oh man, I could be able to turn my arm into to look like Korg or Groot or whoever. Like I said, it was okay, but wasn't what I expected. Better than Flash, but it wasn't what I expected. And Fury was letting know, if you don't call off that strike, man, you're gonna have a lot of world officials gonna be dead because they're under the scroll base. You know what I mean? They captured dozens. It's more than that. It's a lot of people down there. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people down there. Rhodey, Everett Ross. There was a lot of people that's in that bunker. And he's just saying, hey, I'm just saying, you need to be able to call off this strike so we can be able to get these people together. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, Scroll right, like, are you listening to this? This is Sandy. If of course, if it isn't true. And then we get back to the fight of the century. And then we go right back here. Again, I'm skipping 10 seconds. This is literally what you got. 10 seconds of that, and then right back to this. You know what I mean? It's just say the course, our enemies will be gone. If this is the nuke, he was getting ready to try to nuke Russia, which that would have been a bad idea. Just wait a minute. If he and the Scrolls, you wait another minute, he and the Rebel Scrolls will win. And this is Fury talking to them. And then we get back to Gaia in the fight with her and, like I said, the fight between her and Gravik. I mean, it was cool for what it was. I just wasn't super excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. It was okay. And then, and he was telling Rissa was like, tell me what you got to lose. Now, Gaia again turns full Captain Marvel. Gaia literally turned into Captain Marvel. She has her blood, her DNA, she turned into Captain Marvel. And then come to fly in. I mean, straight superhero landing. Straight superhero landing. Amelia Clark was going to get her shine on. I didn't think like this, though. I wasn't expecting them to make her basically Scroll Carol Danvers. I mean, I understand that they did the Super Scroll in the comics or whatever. This ain't. I don't know what this is. I mean, the same thing is going on with Gravik, but I mean, I personally did, I wasn't really feeling this. I don't think I was really feeling this. He's dealing with the extremist powers and everything. And she's over there shape-shifting. And then she turns her hand into like abominations. One side is abomination, one side is like Groot to me. And then, they get to run it. Now, she has the power of Carol Danvers. So I didn't understand why. I mean, it did she fade. Now, I do give her, when she fades off like Ghost, that was dope. Like, she was phasing like Ghost, which that's somebody I missed in the MCU, was Ghost. I mean, she's giving this man a do kick. You understand? Right in the jaw, right under that chin. I mean, he took a hell of a chin shot. That's right under the chin. But she started whooping his ass in this one, going for the knees and all of that. How you supposed to win? You know what I'm saying? I do like this shot, though, because I think that's Corbin Glaze's hand. That's Corbin Glaze's hand. The only thing is, a little bit of mix of practical effect with this CGI would have made it a lot better. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess this is the reason why you don't call in the superheroes, because Gaia was going to turn into one. It did. I mean, when I tell you she was whooping this man's ass, she was whooping his ass. I mean, she's literally going, and again, she's going full binary. And just for some reason, I don't know how to feel about this. You know what I mean? I don't know how to feel about, again, you have what? Now, if she has the power of Carol Danvers, which is binary light, going binary and all of that, then why is she in the Marvels getting switched out too? Because she has the power of Carol Danvers now. Maybe because she has but she has light powers. So, beats me. And he was like, maybe you're just like your father. He's never satisfied. Why do we scroll on each other? This is what it sounds like when scrolls die. So you just like your pappy. He said you're just like them. It means she did. I'm not gonna lie. If you wasn't paying attention, you really thought that this was a Kamehameha wave. The way that she shot dude in. I'm talking about. All she had to do was call it God, May, May, and she would have got that one off because she literally Kamehameha this dude. Let's be real. She Kamehameha this dude. Now, he's supposed to have the healing factor with the extremists, right? That's what he's supposed to have. But my man just went out like a chump right here. Now, let's be real. He went out like a chump. Because he's supposed to have the extremist healing factor. And I guess because we see him die, he's dead. So, I guess that's the end of... I mean, look how she's standing over him. Somebody was watching an episode of Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would Goku do right now? Kamehameha wave right in his stomach. You know what I mean? Special cannon. Really, he looks like a Namekian, but he just got the special beam cannon put on him, put it right on his stomach. I mean, she just stood over him like, you thought I was gonna be in this show and not get my shine on? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Y'all never satisfied. Watch this on Disney Plus. This is what it sounds like when scrolls die. Pop, 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 pop. Now, Scroll Rhodey thought he was gonna get one off. And she's like, I wasn't expecting that strength. And he thought he was going to do something. And then Nick Fury, being Nick Fury, does Nick Fury things. I mean, I don't want to show it. Popped him right in that nugget. The nugget buster. Now, this is something where she was looking at all the pods. You know what I mean? So she's going out. She's trying to cut. I mean, how much did they protect her for radiation down there? And D Sizzle, you're right. Way too short. Last 3 episodes were so disappointing because it was too short. Now I can see what they're trying to set up in the future. Now all these people are in the pods, so they're gonna go and they're gonna rescue these people out the pods. Everett Ross is one of those people in the pods. Rhodey. Now Rhodey was in like a hospital gown. So how long has he been a Skrull? Because he was asked him, how long have you been here? Like, look, Everett Ross is waking up like, what the hell that happened? He's ready to go. Like, he's alert. Like, what the hell? Start helping everybody out the pods. They had to help No telling. Now, I'm thinking, I'm thinking, Gaia's Apollonia. I'm thinking he's been a scroll since Civil War. I'm thinking just because he could not walk when he got it. Maybe he's been in that thing for that's a long ass time to be in there. But we don't know. We don't know. He's just been in there. You know what I mean? Some of the world leaders is getting out. They coming out like what the hell is going on? You know? That is the Marky Mark, the one who got killed. That's an off-brand Marky Mark, the one who got killed in the previous episode where Gravik killed a scroll form of him, but to get everybody out, you get to see this beautiful overhead shot. I love this I love overhead shots. Now, what Ritson did was now I kind of like this because it reminds me of something that you would see in an X-Men movie. Except the president got on camera, it said we gonna kill all these scrolls, every single one. We raise a war until they're all gone. You know, we know who you are. We know how to find you. Why didn't Nick Fury have that? Now all of a sudden we know how to find you. So Fury comes home. They have a conversation with his wife, and he was like, "Look, you know I'm getting ready to go, right? I'm getting ready to get out of here." He said, "I know where I am when I'm not here." And I guess we finally get the realization that she's been putting on a happy face to make her husband happy. So she's been carrying that persona for so long, you know what I mean? And he's like, I guess it's goodbye. But he didn't really want her to stay. He said, if you can find in your heart, forgive me. You know where to find me. So Gaia, you know what I'm saying, is walking around, and she gets recruited by Sandra Farnsworth, which I'm glad she's staying past this show. You know what I'm saying? I'm very glad she's staying past this show. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, she's recruiting her. You know what I'm saying? I guess she's in, you know, MI12. He's like, I haven't come for a fight, Gaia. You know, with your special abilities, it would be a lopsided affair. Now that she has the power of the Matrix, you know what I mean? She has the power of the Matrix. You got the touch. Doom, doom, doom. You got the power. Boom. Yeah. or she got the glow from the what's the name? The Last Dragon. You are the last dragon. It said, who are you? It was like a friend of a friend. Your people need a leader. And Gaia is the perfect person to be that leader now that you have the power of Captain Planet. Captain Gaia, she's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. All the scrolls in, look upon her. She is the new leader. Roll the thunder. You'll pay for this, Captain Gaia. Either Gaia tears, you can be one too. Cause saving our planet is the thing to do. Looting and polluting is not the way. It's what Captain Gaia has to say. He said, you'll need all the resources to fight this war that risks his lives for your people. So now you have a full-on attack of scrolls. The people of Earth versus scrolls. I kind of am intrigued. Now, is this the secret invasion? We're leading to a scroll Earth war. You know what I'm saying? Because they have invaded the planet that's going to go forward. Is this what we're going to see with the Serpent Society and Brave New World? Is this what we're coming? Is this what we, you know, what we're doing now? You know, it said, I guess, let me guess, you're doing it at the kind of your heart. Like, hell no, I'm not doing this at the kindness of my heart. Hell, God, no, don't be silly. I'm not an idiot. He said, my father entered into a deal like that, and it didn't end so well. You know. Yeah. And he said, yes, let's be for sure not to repeat the mistakes of Talos and Fury. So basically, it said Talos and Fury were dummies, were idiots. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's basically what they're saying. And I leave love and friendship out of this. Skip that. You work for me, I work for you. I will use you, you will use me. It is a partnership. It should have never been love, but I guess now it makes sense why he, cared for Talos, the way that he did, because he fell in love with a scroll. You know what I'm saying? He said, together we'll make this planet safe for both our people. He said, kind of lame, unfortunately. I'm going to get to the comics details in just a second. So now she's with MI13, and then Fury was on his way. He said, I was relieved you made it out alive. Now, Fury is talking to the president, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, I was relieved too until I watched that hateful ass speech you made. Yeah, it was because they have no idea. Look at all the people they infiltrated. I don't know who this guy is. Does anybody know who this guy is? I know he just had his, he's hooked up to the machine. He said, this is how many enemies got, this is how our enemies got so good. And they're looking, there's rows. Look at that. Now, again, this is where I think, where I was talking about the secret invasion needs to leave on a bleak note. This is what I'm talking about right here, y'all. When you go and look, you see rows and rows, which we seen this in the trailer, which I kind of mad that they put this in the trailer. Disney is losing their touch. I remember when Disney used to lie to me again in the trailer. Lie to me. You know what I mean? Don't show me this in the trailer, because now I know this is the real secret invasion. We're going into Dark Reign, y'all. We're going into Dark Reign. That's a lot of people. And all you got to do is lift up one of those curtains, and T'Challa can be there. Recast T'Challa. That's the most of the budget went to a CGI brawl. Yeah. So you took a bad situation, made it worse. There's millions. I'm talking about there's millions of scrolls on Earth. You starting to see them people get popped on live television and all of that. Like the one guy from the council, Shooter McGavin, who got I'm talking about. He lit him up on television. You know what I'm saying? Because you got these people who are going on the attack on people. That's a real one-term president stuff. Now that's when you can get into Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, and I can do a better job than President Ritson. He did a hateful speech. What I could do is be able to come through and yada, 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 and blah, 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 blah. I mean, this is where the part, they just walked up on the Chris Stern show and said, we don't care about your show. Yeah, let this man have it. Man got shot in his hands and still in there. But they let him have it. They shot the prime minister. Well, they tried to shoot the prime minister, end up shooting some innocent lady, Earthling. I mean, it's a full out Earthlings versus Skrull war right now. So you already know how this is. If you truly care about the Skrulls, get them off my planet. It ain't your planet. He said, man, let me hang this up. Man, I know this. Boy, you about to say, I know this mother lover. Now, mind you, he doesn't have his eye patch on. So the whole getting a harvest and all of that was Gaia. And again, there's so many plot holes right now in this story. He's all tight-lipped. He know he messed up. If Fury's about to go to the space station, he's about to beam him up, and then his wife comes, and he's like, hold up for a minute, man. Hold up. And then, of course, they look like they've shot this in the void. And his wife, literally, this was closure again. Would have watched this show if you knew the majority of it was about Fury and his wife? So they're talking about the piece, and she wants to be known as Vara. You know what I'm saying? Her scroll name, and she want to live in her own skin. You know what I'm saying? Now he said, "Good news from Saber." I'm going to play this. The Kree said they were open to peace talks with the Skrulls. When have the scroll? Well, let me take that back because there's many stories, but Skrulls, Kree peace. Maybe this is something Carol Danvers did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And she like, oh yeah, whatever. You see, I ain't a fool, but she was like, he was just telling her, hey, look, you good with this peace stuff. I want you to be there. Yeah, with this, the peace summit. You're good with the peace summit. You can do this. He said, I got your own, you got your own way. And I'm sick of it. So he wanted her to go up there, be peaceful. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do like this shot. It does remind you of what's that, Invaders of the Third Kind, a lot of B-rated, alien movies from back in the day. I do like this shot though. I really do like this shot. I love this shot. And it was like, I help you get started. But I'm coming back to Earth. So and he said, but I'm coming back. I want to be the way that I am. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to tell you that that I love you. And she's saying this in her scroll form. Now, he was wondering would she love, would she love? I didn't know her teeth was like that. I ain't gonna lie, them teeth, boy. Oh, during some other times, you gotta have to, you need to change into somebody with some gums in your mouth, because good God. And she was wondering, would she love him? Yeah, Steven Spielberg shot. Yes, absolutely, D. Steven Spielberg shot. I love that though. E.T.-ish. Very E.T.-ish. He said, only as you are. And he accepts her, you know what I'm saying, as she is. And she about to cry. But I don't know. I'm gonna get to, and then they kiss. You know what I'm saying? And I do like this again. Stop. I do like this shot. I do. I do like this because I like the shot. I really like the shot. But it seemed like we still spent more time with Fury and his wife than we spent with actual different type of things to tie loose ends in this. Like what happened after Nick Fury came back from the blip. That type of stuff. Did he really get blipped? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm being honest with you, I don't either. What did he put in his eye patch? Maybe I missed that part. I wouldn't pay no attention, but he's in love. He's in love with a screw. He got some scroll fever. He got some scroll fever. But he loved his wife though, man. No matter what she looked like. You know what I'm saying? And I do like that. And that's literally how it ends. That's how the episode ends. With him going to the space station with his wife. So, D, let me go back. Guy is Apollonia, right? Skull Matrix of Leadership. Man, like I said, the fight was not what I expected it to be. Not gonna lie. Another Carol Danvers. Again, somebody with multiple powers. She's a super Skrull. Now she's a super Skrull. Now, we don't get Kurt. She's a super Skrull. Well, I wouldn't say that because we didn't see them destroy that the Skrull building or anything with the machine that turns into a super Skrull. We didn't get to see any of that. So that didn't get destroyed. So all right, so Yeah, the super CGI brawl. Yeah, there's a lot of plot holes in here. A lot of plot holes. Yeah, and I'm guess who's coming to dinner? A scroll. Yeah, I mean, I think it took away from the actual. I mean, I understand why he has a fondness for scrolls because his wife is a scroll, but I think it took away from the actual secret invasion, which this was just telling the story. All of them people in there, I'm telling you, if they really wanted to recast the child, that's a perfect example. I mean, they're in the pods, and there's millions of them, or at least hundreds of them. So I don't know, but let me give you my thoughts on this total show. Very good acting in this show. Very very good acting. The cast did an excellent job. I didn't like the way the story flowed, and I didn't like that the last 3 episodes were 30 minutes. Because trust me, there's 7 minutes. Matter of fact, let me go look at the time. There's 4 minutes of 24 seconds when the credits roll with Martin Freeman, guest star, special guest star Martin Freeman, right? So there's 4 minutes of 24 minutes of that of a 37-minute show, 4 minutes to 20 to say 425. And then you still have like a minute of credits. And then you have the recap that's like a minute. That's 6, 7 minutes right there. If on a 30-minute on a 37-minute show, you're giving me 30 minutes of trying to wrap up the story. Again, I don't know what happened with Fury when he came back from the blip. They never really spoke about that. You know what I mean? There's we never got to see the dynamic of Gravik and Fury. You never get to see how the hell when did they infiltrate Rhodey? Maybe we see that in Armor Wars. I don't know. You don't get to see how they got even the stuff for the DNA from the harvest. I mean, it could have been caught swabbing folks around, you know what I mean? And looking at the DNA, oh, that's different. You know what I mean? This matches up with so and so. But they didn't do that because it was only 30 minutes. And then you gave me a CGI brawl in the middle of this that kept cutting away from the action. It wasn't like 15 minutes of them just getting down. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. It was literally a cutaway. Oh, let me get you back to Fury and President Ressa. Oh, we forgot we got a fight on our hands, so let me come back to that. And then let me come back to Fury. And then let me come back to that. And then let me come back to Fury. And then let me come back to that. Man, you know what I mean? Yeah, like I said earlier, this feels like a spin-off series for a Secret Invasion film that didn't happen. Yeah. And I think I truly believe because they showed the attacks that the president's doing right now. I think we're gonna a human scroll war right now. Instead of the Kree and the scroll, you're getting the scrolls and the humans. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's the reason why, some Kree sleeper cells is probably on Earth right now. You know what I'm saying? The peace talks, me talk. I believe, I mean, there's so much that you could do with the story. They gotta reboot this. They gotta reboot the MCU after Secret Wars, man. They got to. There's a lot of missed opportunity that's going on right now. There's so many missed opportunities. No real superheroes in this. When we do get a superhero, it's the one that was created for the show. Guy is not like that in the comics. I don't know. Excuse me. They could at least say that's the king of Wakanda land over there. I'm angry. All right, they wasn't gonna do that, man. They didn't even have the balls to make Talos the main villain of this. Which again, technically, if he was a Skrull general, he did send 1 million people down here, and there's still more that's out there with Emperor George. So I don't know. But overall thoughts of this, it was mid. It started really well and went downhill. And we got more of a Fury, the love story. Do you know what I'm saying? More than we got Secret Invasion. and it disappoints me a little bit because I had so much high hopes for this. And again, last night I went and watched They Clone Tyrone, and then turn around and watch this. I don't know. I don't know, but it was okay. It wasn't horrible. I do see where they're setting up a lot of, if they really do Dark Reign right, your Thunderbolts not only is facing the Century, they could be facing the Scrolls. You know what I mean? So, neither his Secret Warriors team, not talking about the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. team to show, that show is a canon. Obviously, it's not. They didn't use no LMDs. They didn't use none of the Kree tech. They didn't use nothing besides trickery. Now, I'm thinking, who do you trust? And I'm looking at Disney Plus a little differently now. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm kind of over the shows being weak in the end. Weak climaxes. Weak finales. Kind of getting over it. Yeah, reboot post Secret Wars. Make Secret Wars be the reboot. But I'm kind of over these shows, having weak climaxes. She-Hulk, weak ass. The only one this new wave of Phase 4 that didn't have a weak climax was Moon Knight, because we was looking for Jake, the cab driver, and he showed up at the end, gangster and all. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. Like I said, it set up a lot of things. Could I do without a lot of the story that got taken away of Secret Invasion for Nick Fury and his wife? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can understand why they did it, but then you took away when you place this above good storytelling, like you talk about Nick being in the blip, you talk about gathering the harvest. Who did that? When did they do it? And can you show that? It doesn't have to be long. You just show us. But they didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it leaves a lot of plot holes and a lot of stuff that's just not being properly talked about. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I said, it's cool. It wasn't bad. It could have been way better than this. You know what I mean? It could have been better than this. Rush finales, yes, very rushed. I thought Maria Hill was going to pop out of that car. I did too. I'm not gonna lie. But what do you guys think about Secret Invasion? You know what I mean? Let me know, man. Put it in the comment section. I mean, anybody who's watching this on replay, man, put it in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this. You know what I mean? Let all my new people talk about my $100 giveaway. Go ahead, Dre.
What's up? This your man Dre Mac. Want a chance to win a little bit of my money?
Got my money?
Well, all you got to do is like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. You know why? Because I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers.
Baby needs shoes. My wife needs clothes.
Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, if you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, you will actually have a chance to win a $100 gift card.
Nothing.
Again, like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm giving away $100. Want a chance to win? All you got to do is do that, and I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully, you're the winner.
So I am giving away a $100 gift card to whoever is in the chat. As soon as I hit 2,000 subscribers, who's ever in the chat, who's chatting, I will put your name in a hat, and then I'm going to pull that name, you know what I'm saying, later on in the stream of the winner of the $100 gift card, and then we'll discuss details on how I can send that to you with a thank you for subscribing to the Dre Mac Show, liking and sharing my shows. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have no idea how much I appreciate, especially the regulars who come in, you know what I mean? Because I'm guaranteeing you this now. This channel will blow because I'm not stopping. I've finally found the peace and the calling, you know what I'm saying, that I was supposed to do, with my podcasting, with my channel, you know what I mean? And I'm so happy you guys support me in this space. So I want to just reward you guys for doing that. You know what I'm saying? 5 eye patches out of 10. I give it 3. I give it 3 out of 5 eye patches. 3 out of 5 eye patches. But anyway, again, man, thank you guys for hanging with me, going over this with me. If you're watching this on a replay, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so I never miss one of my videos, man. Until next time, you know what? Let me play this first because I know y'all like this.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
I'm wrapping it up. Let me get out of here. Peace and vibe, y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Wednesday, man. Where's my outro at?
If you came to this part of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you want to get a little bit more personal with me, make sure that you follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher.